Listen, if you say something is a priority, but you're not prioritizing it in your day or in your life, is it really a priority? I find one of two things happen with business owners who are very busy. They're running successful businesses, they have high performing teams, and yet something feels off, or they want to lose weight or improve their health or whatever it is. I find with marketing agencies, they're really good at marketing everybody else's business, but they're not good at marketing their own. If you say something's a priority, but you're not committing to it, one of two things is happening. Either one, it's not urgent or important enough in this season of life, period. Because if it was, you would prioritize it, right? Or two, you have a time management problem that's not really a time management problem. It's a priority problem. It's a values problem. Here's an example. I have been wanting to strength train to increase my bone density for several years, but it didn't feel urgent or important enough. Growing my business is what was more important. And so I didn't feel like I had the time to commit, and I didn't feel like I was consistent because I had said, oh, I'm going to work out, in the past, I'm going to work out 3 days a week and I'm going to strength train and I would build out the program. And then I would last and I would make it maybe a month. And then I would get too busy and all of a sudden it was no longer a priority anymore. And then recently I was like, no, I really, really want to do this. I had to overcome the belief that I wasn't consistent. So I had to rewire that belief. I had to let go of the past, of what happened in the past. And I had to choose that, no, I am consistent. I am going to rewire this belief. I am going to consistent and I'm going to commit and I'm going to figure out how to make this consistent in my day, which meant I had to wake up earlier. That's how I was able to fit it in my day. We all have 24 hours in our schedule. And you are the only one that controls your schedule. The only one that gets to control your schedule. You might feel like other people are controlling your schedule because they're asking you to do things, but you have the choice to say yes or no. And what I find with a lot of high performers and sometimes business owners is they can be people pleasers. And they say yes out of obligation and expectation, not because it's in alignment with what they want or where they want to go. You can have a super color-coded calendar and you can have everything mapped out to the T, but busyness does not equate to productivity, and busyness steals away from what's actually important to you. So my challenge to you is look at your calendar and see what's on there. Is everything in alignment with your values and your priorities and where you want to go? And if the answer is no, then you've got some work to do. Right? You've got to uncover, why are you saying yes? Why are these things on your calendar that are not in alignment with where you want to go? It could be fear of pivoting, fear of disappointing people, fear of letting go, fear of surrendering control. There's a lot of fears that come with that. And we build up these beliefs and these stories in our head. If we say no and we set boundaries, people aren't going to like us, or they're going to be mad at us, or they're going to stop referring to us, right? And none of those things are true. Those are all lies. They're just believing. And so you get to rewrite the story on what's important to you. So if you're saying something's important, but it's not actually making it on your calendar in your day, you are most likely just being reactive to what everybody else wants of you. And so you get to choose to take control back. The way that I teach this is through priorities over to-do lists. I have a email course. It's a 7-day email course that will actually walk you through each day. It'll send you exercise to go through to help you identify what's really important to you. What do you actually want to prioritize in your day and in your life? And if it is actually urgent and important to you and it's just not making it on your calendar, then we've got to look at what's the block here, right? We all have 24 hours in a day. And so that priorities over to-do list is going to kind of help you walk through and reprioritize your day and what's really important, instead of only things that are reactive or things that other people are expecting of you. You're going to start prioritizing what you say is important to you, right? If it's truly urgent and important, then this is going to work for you. Now, here's the caveat. If you are in a season where you just feel overwhelmed, exhausted, like you just are like, I just don't even know how to put another thing on my calendar, even if it's something that I really want and I know that it's good for me, that means it's time for a breakthrough session because we need to identify what's going on, right? We need to uncover what's really keeping you stuck in this hustle cycle on the hamster wheel, doing things that you do not want to be doing. That are not in alignment with who you want to be or the direction that you want to go. So 2 things, check out the priorities over to-do list. If it's just a time management problem, that's going to be super helpful to you. But if there is fear, guilt, limiting beliefs, something that's making it so that priorities over to-do list isn't successful for you, that's when we need to uncover something else that's going on and figure out what's really keeping you stuck and preventing you from prioritizing what you say is important to you. That link for the breakthrough session, this is a 60-minute session where we identify where you're at, what's keeping you stuck, where you want to go. This is not your typical sales call. This is actually a session to help you break through the limiting beliefs that are keeping you either from reaching your goals or that are keeping you from having the peace, joy, happiness, fulfillment that you want in your life and in your business. If you want that, make sure you comment. I'll send that to you. If you want the priorities over to-do list, that link will be in the comment. If this was helpful to you, like, share, subscribe, share with your friends, and help us spread this message so more people can have success without sacrifice. Until next time.